This is the Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro, and it will make you believe in magic. I've had the Magic Keyboard with the iPad Pro 11-inch for about a month now, and here are my thoughts so far. In summary, I think you should get it. I don't care if you need to take out a loan or max out your credit card to do so. I think it's 100% the best accessory for the iPad Pro, without the shadow of a doubt. You can pause the video now and just go right ahead and buy it. They're available right now and they ship it within 3 weeks. Here's the link. You're welcome. Or if you want it immediately, here's my buyer's guide video over here. Okay, so if you're sticking around, it does come with some negatives as well. First, I'll be going through 5 general cons and 5 minor cons. And then I'll be going through 7 reasons why you should get the Magic Keyboard for your iPad Pro. But I can tell you right now, the pros far outweigh the cons. Let's get to it. General con number 1. Magically disappearing battery life. Your battery magically disappears. I'd say it drains about twice as fast with the Magic Keyboard, but it can still last easily a whole day despite this faster battery drain. Con number 2. Magically appearing dirt and stains. It magically gets dirty and I haven't found a good way to clean it yet. Well, I wasn't looking so much either because it doesn't really bother me so much, and you only kind of see it when you look for it, and the parts that do get dirty are also out of sight when using. Con number 3. The angles are not so magic. Viewing angles can be slightly restrictive. It can also be quite difficult to unlock with Face ID when you're standing and the iPad is on a desk. Often I need to slouch down so Face ID can work in this case. It also doesn't let you lay it flat, but I'd say the angles are still good 90% of the time. Con number 4. The learning curve to docking and undocking the iPad is not so magic. Since it docks with pretty strong magnets, it can be a bit of time until you learn how much strength you need to undock the iPad, as well as how strong your grip needs to be and how you should hold it to support the weight of the iPad to make sure it doesn't fall on the keyboard. And before we get to the last and certainly the biggest con of the Magic Keyboard, here are 5 quick cons. Number 1. No escape key, delete key, or function row. An escape key would just be convenient, and I mean this delete key and not this delete key. And a function row would just be nice, but then you've got the control panel for that anyway. Number 2. Short trackpad. It can be a little bit short. Force touch would also have been nice. Number 3. Difficult but possible to open with one hand. Here's how I do it. It's no MacBook in this respect. Number 4. No auto brightness or motion detection. The iPad already has all the sensors to know if the keyboard needs to light up to save some battery. But here you need to manually set it and forget it. I have mine relatively low, just enough for dark environments, but it's still on even in broad daylight. Number 5. When closing, it gathers dirt on the edges, though it can be easily wiped clean. And the biggest con of the Magic Keyboard is it's expensive. The price is magic in a bad way. The 11-inch costs 16,990 Philippine pesos or $299 US. And the 12.9s costs 19,990 Philippine pesos or $349 US. To put that into perspective, my super high quality Logitech MX keys costs less than half of what I paid for the 11's Magic Keyboard. And the 12.9s costs almost as much as an iPhone, the iPhone SE. But I would still not skimp out on this as the Magic Keyboard is simply the best accessory for the iPad Pro. I might have actually bought an iPad Pro just to use the Magic Keyboard, if that makes any sense. I know people make stupid decisions and watch videos like this to justify their emotional, irrational purchasing decisions, but this is not one of them. And I'm sure Apple knows that this would be the hit that it is and priced it accordingly. Here are 7 reasons why you should absolutely get it. Also hit that thumbs up down below if you think that segue was perfect. So on to the pros of the Magic Keyboard. And for number 1, the biggest pro of the Magic Keyboard is probably the trackpad. The trackpad works like magic, unlike all the alternatives. I've probably exhausted all the videos on YouTube on Magic Keyboard alternatives, and none of them support trackpad gestures at all. I think this is the biggest reason to get the Magic Keyboard. Pro number 2, the build quality is magic. This thing is built very well. The materials are a combination of soft touch plastics and suede that feel very premium, reminiscent of high-end sports cars. Number 3, it adds a charging port, like magic. That just adds so much more freedom to use accessories with the iPad Pro, and you get to choose which side you want to charge from. Number 4, layout and typing experience are magical. It feels really great to type on and it makes other keyboards feel mushy. Number 5, backlit. You can use it in dark environments no problem. Number 6, super thin and portable. It's amazing how they were able to fit such an amazing typing experience and backlight into such a sleek form factor. It's a great time to be alive. Minus all the bad stuff of 2020. And number 7, it looks like magic. Every time I look at it, it takes me back to that amazing ad. The iPad floats on this keyboard. You're not going to see that anywhere else, and it's simply one of the iconic designs of 2020. Nothing else screams you've got the latest and greatest tech like the Magic Keyboard in 2020. In summary, the Magic Keyboard beautifully transforms the iPad Pro into a productivity machine and works like no other. I think it's absolutely worth it. It's a joy to use. I love it so much that I frequently look for excuses to use it and bring it along with me wherever I go. You know what? It sort of reminds me of the Rolex Submariner. Now, stick with me on this. Everyone loves it emotionally as a luxury watch, but it's still objectively an amazing quintessential watch, one to rule them all. Similar to how the Magic Keyboard is the perfect partner for your iPad Pro. Now that's magic. So again, just go right ahead and buy it. Links in the description. And so there you have it. If you don't have the iPad Pro yet, you can watch my buyer's guide over here. If you found this video useful or you liked the video, please like the video, subscribe for more in-depth tech videos and reviews, and comment down below your thoughts on the iPad Pro or if you have any questions or constructive feedback. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Thanks for watching.